In this video, we're going to discuss custom properties and how to use them to extend the information that OfficeRnD can capture around key platform functionalities, such as member and company information, memberships, contracts, invoices, and others. In the following examples, you are going to create a date of birth field for your members, an additional notes section for opportunities, as well as a business name property for your locations. To set up custom properties, you can navigate to the Settings module and select the Custom Properties option. By default, you will not see any custom properties in the platform, but you can add new ones using the Add Property button on the top right-hand side of the screen, where you can configure the property. First, you need to add the name of the property. This name will be visible in the platform and potentially by members, so it needs to be descriptive of what the field represents. For the first example, let's call this property Date of Birth. This will also populate the next field in the menu, which is the unique identifier for the property. The unique identifier will be used if adding the property to template documents, such as invoices or contracts. You can leave the unique identifier as is or modify it, but once the property is saved, you will not be able to change it. Next, you will need to select the type of information you wish to store in this property. Custom properties in OfficeRnD can store texts, numbers, dates, and other types of data. For a full list of data types, please refer to our Custom Properties help article at help.officernd.com. For the date of birth property, you can select the type as date from the drop-down menu. After selecting the type, you can choose which areas of the platform it will apply to. These areas include members and companies, invoices, contracts, and others. For this example, you can select members. The next two options for custom properties are optional. You can add a placeholder value if one isn't filled in for the member, or leave it blank. Finally, you can also control who can see the information stored in this property. Admin only makes the property visible and editable only by admins. Members public will make the property visible in the members portal and editable by members, as well as making it available to be displayed on sign-up forms. Members protected will still allow members to edit this property in their profile settings in the members portal, but it will not be displayed to other members in the members portal. Once you finalize the property setup, you can press Add to save it. Now that your members have a date of birth field, you can navigate to a member's profile and add their date of birth. Let's take a look at another example where custom properties might be of use. Adding extra notes to opportunities created in OfficeRnD. Navigate back to the Custom Properties menu and add a new property. You can call this one Notes and set its type to text, which allows you to store longer text details in the property. Since opportunities should only be visible to admins, you can set the privacy option to admin only. Once the property is created, adding a new opportunity to the system will allow you to add extra information for the opportunity as notes. As a final example, you can also add properties to locations to enhance OfficeRnD's multi-location capabilities. In this example, each location needs to have a separate business name, which is different from the location name in the members portal. You can go back to your custom properties and create a location business name one. This property will be of type string, which represents shorter text and will apply to locations. As this is an administrative property, it can have its privacy set to admin only. Once the property is saved, you can navigate to your space module to edit existing locations. The business name property you created will appear under the general location settings and can now be set on a per location basis. The final step here would be to add the property in your invoice template, as this was the purpose of our example, to be able to show the location's business name in the invoice instead of the actual location name. To do this, you'll need to edit the template under Settings, Templates, Invoices to include the new property you've now created. Since this task is a little bit more technical and requires basic HTML knowledge, if you need assistance with it, please reach out to support@OfficeRnD.com. And this concludes our custom properties video. If you have any questions regarding this topic or other OfficeRnD functionalities, make sure to visit our knowledge base at help.officernd.com or email us at support@officernd.com to get further assistance.